Good day, everyone. My name is Christian Jenga. I'm a Crown Diamond Max Associate with Max International. Before we begin in sharing the plan, I think it's important that we understand the mission. And Max's mission is to empower people to build a legacy of significant change in their lives and the life of others. The vision as a Max global leader in glutathione enhancing product, we provide the life-changing benefits of our patent science-based product to the world. I actually truly believe that we have a moral responsibility to share this with the world. And the values, our values are based on an uncompromising commitment to integrity. We provide only the highest quality scientifically based health and beauty products. Our success is dependent upon effective partnering. We believe in a positive impact of entrepreneurship and strive to open its doors to as many people as possible worldwide. We recognize, celebrate, and reward the success and achievement of our Max family. We value long-term strategies, not short-term schemes. We value our social responsibility. Max embraces the corporate responsibility to create product that improve the standard of health, generate income opportunities for our partners. All of our actions seeks to improve belief and trust in all our relationships. What's really important is Max believe that we are one dream, one vision, one team, and one mission. So the design of the plan is to have ethical best practices, very important, new enrollments, teamwork, developing leadership, and duplicating success, which is very, very important. The business strategies are really in three models. The very first one is what we call residual income. We're talking here binary team bonus, matching check bonus, and the max living bonus. Now, this is what we all strive for. That's the kind of income where you can live an incredible lifestyle. But while you are building your residual income, there's a bridge income that comes into play by getting paid on the fast start bonus, auto ship bonus pool, global bonus pool, and of course, leadership bonus pool. And of course, there's the customer income where you can earn an income with the retail customers and also the preferred customers, which I'll be covering as we progress with this presentation. But the simplicity is key. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, as Leonardo da Vinci has mentioned. The following are key components of the Max Compensation Plan. Number one is complete level 1 prime bonus, and we'll cover that as we progress in this presentation. 2 is build to bronze. That is key. Number 3 is lead others to do the same and repeat the process over and over and over. Now let's talk about the units a little bit. What do we mean when we talk about volume? Volume is Max unit of measurement used to determine the amount of sales across all markets around the world. All parts of the compensation plan are based upon the volume. Every time products is ordered, volume is generated. For example, if you order some products yourself, this is what we call personal volume, PV. If, for example, someone that you've talked to that really enjoyed the benefits of the product that necessarily does not want to participate in the building stage of this plan, they just want to consume, that's fine. This is what we call the order from preferred customer also contribute to your personal volume. In some cases, it can really benefit you. And also, as you bring people on board that may see the potential in this venture, that also want to participate, this is what we call commissionable volume, CV. If you look at the bottom left, there's a green circle, that circle red. That's an associate with less than 100 CV. This is considered as an inactive associate. An associate who you can see the two beside that are circled with a blue line, well, these are associates that have ordered a minimum of 100 CV or more. They are considered as active. So qualifying for commission, it's really important that you understand that purchasing 2 or more Max products per month will activate and qualify your business center for all potential forms of commission. 100 personal volume qualified you for. 1 is preferred customer bonus. You will earn 25% every time someone says, I want to try this product, and they order the product from your website, or you make a call from the company associated with your ID. So the company knows that this is a person that you have referred. You will receive 25% every time this person orders month after month after month. The 5-star bonus will pay you up to $150 US on qualified packs. What I mean by qualified packs, these are packages that are available. Then again, the person invited you to listen to this webinar. I can give you more details. This is what we call 5-star bonus, which is paid immediately, which is what we call the bridge income, if you recall earlier. Prime bonus, this could be very attractive. You have the potential to earn up to $1,500 a month without even having a team yet. What I mean by that is you are simply helping others understanding the benefit of ordering their products on a monthly basis. That's what we call auto-ship. I'll cover that a little bit later. The point here is you can earn up to $1,500 every single month, even before your team starts maturing, just by helping others and understanding the benefits of their auto-ship program. And then we're going to talk about the binary team bonus. Folks, you can earn up to $40,000 per month. This used to be $25,000. We're talking $40,000 per month for helping your team members reaching their goals. And of course, the matching check bonus, I love to call that like royalties. You can earn up to 50% of each individuals that you're helping building their binary team bonus. The global bonus pool, you have the potential to earn up to 1% of the global CV. This is based on growth in your businesses. Max living bonus is also up to $1,500 per month. And I'll cover that a little bit later as we progress. And also very important is we have carry forward volume. That means that whatever volume I've accumulated on a previous month will be carried over in the following month. And again, we'll progress. We'll explain in details. But very important that you need to consume a minimum of 100 CV. In other words, PV for you, personal volume on a monthly basis to qualify to earn these bonuses. So let's talk about the retail customer income. So these are income that are paid weekly. You earn commission when, for example, you buy the product at wholesale, you sell the product at retail, as you can see on the graph here on the bottom with the green dollar, well, then you keep the difference, and this goes into your pocket. The other portion that's really interesting is what we call the preferred customer income. Again, this is paid weekly. If someone says, I'm interested, I want to try this product before I even decide to be in business with you, or they just want to consume for the benefits of these products, you get paid 25% of the CV that they are ordering. And really interesting is in your business, 50% of the preferred customer volume will count as your personal volume. And again, we'll expand on that. Personal volume from preferred customer purchase increases available volume for upline commission and upline qualification for prime bonus. It does not count towards your 100 PV qualification requirement. So let's move forward. Let's talk about enrollment tree because this is very important. Every time someone comes into your business, as you can see in green, these are people that you have personally enrolled. You see on the left? Well, this is what we call Team 1. So this gentleman there has introduced 3 individuals, and these individuals are starting to introduce individuals on their own, which shows you 3 levels. So this can go up to 7 level deep. As you can see, Team 2 is a lady that started, and maybe she's still studying the products, she's still studying the opportunity, she's just not ready to start yet. Team number 3 has started, and team number 4 also has started. So you can see here that your enrollment are in green. And at this point, you can see that the first level happens to be the people that were introduced by your personals in green, and the following level goes like that. So it's actually really attractive, but remember that every time you introduce someone to this team, it counts for different team members. As you can see here, Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, and Team 4, and we will come back to that. The next point I want to talk about in the bridge income is the fast start bonus. We kind of touched on it a little bit. See, when you enroll an associate, you get paid to a fast start bonus when a new associate purchases a qualified enrollment pack within 60 days of enrollment. That means someone comes in today, and let's say they just want to kind of get their feet wet, and all they did is they came in with an entry fee of, let's say, $49 to get their position active, and they started ordering a product a month. And maybe a day later or 2 later or maybe a week or a month later, they decide to say, you know what, I'm ready now. And there's three different packages you can choose from. We have a personal pack, a professional pack, and a premier pack. As you can see, the package will vary in dollars, which in turn, the sponsor. So if you introduce someone who came in, for example, a personal pack, you will earn $25. Someone comes in with a professional pack, you will earn $75. And someone who comes in with a premier pack are very serious, they want to build their business the right way. In other words, they have enough product to really go around so people can really recognize the benefits. Then you, the sponsor, you will earn $150. New associate can purchase a maximum of any 2 qualified enrollment pack in the first 60 days of their businesses. Now let's move forward to the Prime bonus. Folks, the Prime bonus is a key component of this compensation plan. You see, the company takes 5% of the worldwide commissionable volume, CV for short, that are shared and paid monthly. Now, there's 3 levels to this component. This is also what you can call the ownership bonus. You can earn up to $1,500 every month. This is residual before your team starts maturing. Let me explain to you what we mean by that. Level 1, you receive 1 share and up to $75 US. To complete level 1, you must have 500 ownership CV on your first level. These are people that you have personally introduced to the business. For example, if we're talking about this person, and this person, these are 100 PV. That's the volume that they have ordered. The point here is you need 500 CV equal minimum of 3 active associate plus additional 200 ownership CV. So that means there's a 200 CV missing. How can you get that? Well, it's very simple. They in turn can get their own customers, which will also count towards the qualification of the 500 CV. You can also not still limit yourself to 3, but you can have a 4th or even a 5th person that orders 100 PV, which also will total it up. The point is, the minimum requirement is you need 3 individuals. So let's keep that very simple, and let's say that we have 3 individuals and we're helping those individuals, because let's face it, some people will order a lot more than 100 PV, very common, and the 500 is quite easy to attain. So that's level 1, you earn up to $75. Level 2 is you receive 2 shares, and it's up to $300 every time you help one of your 3 individuals to qualify for level 1. So for example, if 3 out of 5 or 4, depending on how many people you've enrolled, again, we use example, let's say you brought in 3, you help those 3 qualify just like you did for the level 1, automatically you will receive up to $300 US by helping your personals to also qualify with their 3 with a minimum of 500 CV. And of course, if we could duplicate that again, then what happens at level 3, you receive 5 shares, which is up to 1,125 US. Of course, this is cumulative, which totals up to $1,500 a month. Folks, this is very important, because if you understand this concept and you're duplicating this simple concept without necessarily trying to understand the entire plan, you will reach some very important levels with this company, and you'll be very surprised on the possibility of income. All CV must be on authorship. Very important. Preferred customers volume from the first level associate count towards the 500 CV. Again, preferred customer volume from your first level associates count towards the 500 CV. Just wanted to make sure we're clear on that. Now we're going to focus on the binary tree. You see, the binary tree is composed of a 2 team. For example, as you can see here, there's an upline. You may know this person, or maybe you don't know that person. Maybe that person brought you into the business, or maybe someone above, or maybe there's someone below. The point is, there is a structure above you, just like there's a structure below you based on your work efforts. But the point is, we have a left team and we have a right team. So the left team over here is composed of associate that you brought in, which in turn associate that they brought in, or it can be composed of someone above you who's introduced someone, as you can see in gray here. Well, that's someone that was introduced not by you, but someone above you. So this volume also counts for you. So what happens, what you see in color would be someone that you brought in, that would be this person in green. The person in orange here would be brought in by the person in green, and the person in purple here would be brought in by the person in orange. So the point here is all this volume has accumulated here, and that's where you see the reason why you have 2500 CV. This is what we call your strong leg. Why? Because your pay leg contains a little less. We'll come back to that a little later, but again, it's the same logic, which is again composed of your efforts and the combined effort of your team members. And this is what we call a binary tree, is the combined effort of this left team and this right team. So to expand a little bit of the binary team bonus, this is paid monthly. Now, there's 3 steps, again, we're going to cover here. Number one step, step 1 is remain active by ordering 100 PV. This is very important. We talked about that earlier. Step number 2, maintain at least one personally enrolled active associate on each binary leg. So that means that you have someone on your left and you have someone on your right that are ordering a minimum of 100 CV. I call it CV because this is the volume generated by your team underneath you. PV is the volume that you personally order. And I repeat this just so you get used to the term PV and CV so you understand the logic. Now, number 3, very important, is you get paid. You can see here there's 2,500 CV on your right and there's 2,000 CV on the left. Okay? Now, the 2,000 CV is the amount that will be calculated for this month. Why is that? It's because when the company pays you, they determine your equivalent volume. This is what we call EV. What happens is the company will pay you 5% of your EV from each binary leg. So equivalent volume means that the volume coming from one side has to be equivalent to the other side. This remainder that you see over here will be carried forward next month. So you don't lose it. It just carried over next month. So the key is to try to balance both teams to be performing equally. But the reality is it's never going to be that way. So there's always going to be one side who's going to have a remainder, and that remainder will be carried over in the following month. Now, understanding that you can also calculate this by looking at 10% of the pay leg if you find that's easier to understand. Where the pay leg, whatever this amount is, 10% of that amount is what you will earn. Or, again, as I mentioned earlier, is you get paid 5% from the EV from each binary leg. That may help you a little bit understanding the logic of how the binary team bonus works. Now, understanding the team bonus, this is a very important measurement for the company because that's when they can determine your rank advancement. You see, as you start your business, you start as an associate. As you start introducing someone to the left, someone to the right, and you have about 100 CV on the left, 100 CV on your right, then you are considered a senior associate. You can earn between $0 to $200 a month, and this is what these 2 green associate, or should say circles represent. As you move into bronze, the same situation occurs over here, where you got 2,000 CV on the left and 2,000 CV on the right on the minimum. So you can earn between $200 to $500 on the binary bonus range. And the qualification is the same over here. Now, to move up to silver, you notice that there's a brown circle here. That means that that person, I reached the level bronze. Okay? As I mentioned earlier in the presentation, becoming a bronze associate is very important, and we want to duplicate that. The moment you help one of your personal associate to reach bronze, the company will start increasing your paycheck. Of course, the volume on your pay leg has to be a minimum of 5,000 CV. In this case, you can earn between $500 to $1,500. And of course, as you see gold, you can see that the pay leg CV is increasing to up to 1,500 to 3,000. But this time, you need to have 2 individuals that you have personally helped to reach, but they have to be on each binary leg. Okay, so it's very important. When you see 2 bronze like this, one has to be on your left side and one has to be on your right side. From that point on, folks, that qualification will remain for the duration of your life. But the key here is to help other associates. Maybe that you've enrolled, let's say, 2 individuals here that you personally enroll from these 2 that we talked about here. Okay, and you'll notice here as a platinum, there's a purple circle. What does that mean? Well, this is a bronze that is within your 7-level separate enrollment tree. That means that you didn't personally sponsor that person, but you personally sponsored someone else who has sponsored that person, and that person reached bronze, and that will count for you. And of course, the pay leg CV will be 30,000, and you can earn between 3,000 to 6,000. The Diamond Associates, now this is where we really start, or I should say Max starts rewarding the people that take a role of leadership. Because now what you're doing is that you're helping others from a different, again, enrollment tree, okay, from a separate enrollment tree. Each circles represent a separate enrollment tree. In this particular case, what happens that you are considered as a diamond if the minimum monthly pay CV on your pay leg is 60,000. So you can earn between 6,000 to 15,000. When you move up to double diamond, then you can see that the CV on the pay structure is increasing. And I think you can understand triple and crown. These are pretty significant numbers where it's very attractive. But the other point I want to focus you on is these numbers over here. What does that mean? You remember earlier we talked about team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4. Well, they might be a team. That's what we call a team who's really producing a lot of volume. Is what you call maybe a champion, is the one that really generates most amount of volume in your business. Well, what the company states is the CV outside of the largest enrollment team has to be 45,000. So that means that maybe someone in your team is responsible for a fair amount of volume in your business. The company wants to make sure that you're not just focusing all your efforts on one person, but you're helping also other people to earn money. And that's the reason why they remove the biggest team, the most performing team, and you add all the other team put together, and that amount has to be a minimum or over 45,000 CV. And then you are qualified as a diamond. And of course, as you move up to the ranks to double diamond, triple diamond, then these amounts will grow. It may seem a little bit overwhelmed when you look at this for the first time, but folks, I'm telling you, it makes a lot of sense. And if you do the right activities that are duplicated, you can make an absolute fortune. Now we're going to shift into the matching check bonus. Now, matching check bonus, again, I want to bring back when I talked about the teams, team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4, team 5. You see, these are based on individuals that you have personally introduced to the business, okay? Understanding that your level 1 are the people you personally enrolled. And of course, from your level 1, the people who personally enroll has introduced people into your business, which in turn will increase the volume that is generated by the teams. For example, this lady over here, okay, it's just in this particular example, she has a red circle to represent the fact that she hasn't really begun yet. Maybe she's doing her due diligence. Maybe she's just what we call analysis paralysis. She just can't seem to get over having to understand the industry of the network marketing industry that we're in. Or maybe she's trying to understand all the science of the product before she even begins to talk to people. So for her, it takes a little while to get started. Well, on the other hand, other people just got going, like, for example, this gentleman over here, this lady over here, and this gentleman over here. You can see that the teams are starting to expand and grow. Well, this is what we call an enrollment team, and you can get paid up to 7 level deep. Folks, this is very, very attractive. But what's important when you look at the matching check bonus is the enrollment tree volume. This is what we're going to talk about, okay? And earlier we talked about the binary tree. Well, this is how you position your team members. Now what we're doing is we're looking at all the people that you have personally introduced, and we're focusing on them, and the company will calculate the percentage of your total enrollment tree volume. And then we'll determine who is your power team that I talked about earlier. And then from there, we'll determine the matching checks category that you fall into based on that. The power team is the enrollment team that has the highest total volume of all enrollment team in your personal enrollment tree, therefore contributing the highest percent contributing to your enrollment tree volume. So let me expand on that. For example, category 1, if the power team, this is the person that you brought in that is generating the most amount of volume, it contributes to between 76 to 100% of the enrollment tree volume. Well, what happens is you will earn, if you're a bonus associate, you will earn 10% from your personals. If, for example, you happen to be a silver, you will earn 12.5% from your personals and 5% from the personal of your personal based on what they've earned in their team volume commission. And of course, it moves on to the different pin levels, and you go deeper in your organization as you move up to your pin level. So as a triple diamond and crown diamond and so forth, then you're at 25% all the way down to 3%. Now, what is very attractive, the companies say, okay, well, here's the thing. If your power team is 61 to 75% of the total enrollment tree. So in other words, you have a bit of a balanced team here. It's not just one person who's responsible for all your volume, but it's multiple people that you have trained and helped and grow the volume. You notice that now the percentage are increasing. And as you move up in pin level, then of course you're increasing the percentage, and of course you're going deeper in your organization to collect these amounts. Now, this is where everybody wants to be, is if your power team is up to 60%. So there is a power team who contribute to 60% of the enrollment tree volume, but you have other members that contribute for the remaining 40%. Well, what happens, the company will allow you to earn 20% as a bronze associate from your personal associates, 25% silvers, and you can see as you move up in rank, up to 50% as a triple diamond, and of course, the deeper it gets as you move up in pin levels. And this is where the matching check bonus could be very, very, very attractive. Also understand the company will rewards you by growing your check. See, in the binary tree, every time you qualify, and again, this is paid monthly. For example, the previous month, you were at 2,000, and the following month, you went up to 3,000. What happens is there's a difference of 1,000 CV, and this is what it is. If your following month has increased by 1,000 CV, then you get 1%, you get a share of 1% of the volume that is generated at Max International by the global organization. So this is really attractive, and this is paid as a senior, bronze, silver, and a gold associate. When you move up to the platinum associate, then you qualify for other bonuses that leaves the money to the new people that are getting started, which is what I love about this company. You really do care about the new people. Okay, so that's the point when you look at the global bonus pool. Now, the max living bonus, this is very, very interesting because, as I mentioned earlier, as you get out of the bronze and the silver and the gold level and you move up to the platinum, diamond, and above, the company immediately will start paying you a check of $500 US every month. This is residual every month when you reach platinum. As a diamond is $750, as a double diamond is $1,000, triple diamond is $1,250, and as a crown diamond is $1,500 every single month. And this is what we call the max living bonus, which of course is again paid monthly. Now, the last point as we conclude our presentation here, it's important that you understand that as you reach the crown diamond, you are rewarded with a new business center. This new business center will be placed immediately above your original business center in the binary tree. The new business center will also be part of your first level of your enrollment tree, as you can see here, number 4. Okay, this is you, which is what you've built, but when it looks at the matching check, it puts it front line to you. And in the binary, the company will actually create another position right above you. This is where it becomes very, very, very attractive. So the new business center will also be part of the first level of your enrollment tree, as I mentioned earlier. And the new business center is eligible for all form of revenue generated, including match check bonus. I don't know if you understand, but we talked about some really significant income potential, and now we're adding a new business center. So this plan is really designed for the elite, but also for the person who just wants to consume product, or maybe they just want to get their products for free. But important understanding that the next step here is simplicity. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, as I mentioned earlier, that's stated by Leonardo da Vinci. Number 1, complete level 1 prime bonus. If you recall when I explained that training, if you don't, go back and listen to this video again to really understand what the prime bonus contribute. 2 is help someone reach bronze. As you understand, it's a very important part of the qualification. And 3, lead others to do the same and repeat. And as you do this, I'm telling you, you will leave a legacy, or I should say you will live a great life and the potential leaving a legacy for others if this is of your choosing. So I want to thank you for being part of this video, and I hope that it was helpful in getting you a bit of a better understanding of the enhancement of the Max International Compensation Plan. My name is Christian Jangra, Crown Associate with Max International. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye for now.